Okay, so only when you have memories, right? That's all I have left.
Here, how are you, baby? I love you. I miss you.
Who was ShaMay? How and why did she die, people? There's Tisha. She's still alive, and she's leaving Canada. Do you blame her? Do you blame her, people? Do you think Canada is a safe country? I don't. This is my daughter, ShaMay, who was murdered, and the cops covered it up because they were participating in illegal organ harvesting and capitalizing within the underground economy. With the sale of organs on the black market and teeth, because they took out her teeth, people.
Hi, baby. How are you? I miss you, baby. Okay, he's so clueless.
Yeah, she said there's something wrong with him. He's very confused right now.
He is. Yeah, I can hear it on him.
I can hear it too.
Yeah, he is.
Do you see how depressed she looks? Do you see how depressed she looks, people? Look at her eyes. Huh?
What is this?
I know, he's just babbling. He's not...
They did something to him.
Say talk.
Baby.
Say, I love you. Just keep
I
telling
love you, Andre. I love you. Okay. Is there something wrong with him? Sarah? What? He seems confused. What do you think they did to him? Oh my God.
Okay, let him talk to Tisha now.
Okay.
Tisha, talk to him. Say, Andre.
Yeah?
Talk to him now. Talk to him. Let him hear your voice.
Andre?
Just say anything. Say, I love you.
I don't want... He's not even speaking to me.
I know, but that's for you to talk to.
Andre? No, Andre? Andre?
Yeah? Hold on.
Andre, what did they... Like, what the fuck are they doing to him? Andre, what did they do to you, Andre? Talk to me. Talk to me. Andre. Andre.
Say, I love you. Just say,
I love you.
Just don't call
I miss you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Andre.
He loves you, Auntie Tisha.
I love you.
Nana loves you.
Look, there's Uncle John. And what did they do to Uncle John? Medically kidnapped him. Stole him away from his family so that they could steal his money that he inherited from Joan, the one that never was dying, and then finally she did die. And his so-called sister, who he had no real relationship with for years and years and years and years and years, ever since he was 17 years old, basically. And you can see, right, he was, how old was he? 76. He was 76 years old when they took him, people, from the hospital, so they could steal his money. Yeah. And commit a heinous crime against him and the rest of us. Right, all for fucking money. Yeah. He was with us for over 25 years. I knew him for 35. You do the math on that one. He raised the kids. The kids were his investment because he was blind. And he never had to worry about anything. And when he asked to have Auntie Joan come over and live with us, he knew he had the kids to help him. And that's exactly what they did. They helped him so that he could be there for Joan. And then what happened? She died. And John's sister, Eleanor Gilding, didn't tell him that he inherited money for over 14 months, was hoping that he would die so that she could keep the money without anybody even knowing that she had the money. or wait for him to get sick, knowing that he was getting up in age and would end up in the hospital, and then show up at the hospital as a senior nurse to the province of British Columbia, Canada, who had seniority because she'd been employed for over 40 fucking years and was the manager for the immunization program of all healthcare workers across British Columbia, Canada, and used her clout to kidnap John so that she could steal his money and then lock him up like a dirty secret and throw away the key. And that's exactly what she did. Yeah. Just another tactic. And then she put a hit on my family. If you notice, my daughters were alive. ShaMay was alive. Sierra was alive. Right? In 2013. But by 2018, ShaMay was murdered, with her murder being covered up. Sierra was lured to her death in 2020, with that being covered up by the very same cops who covered up the freaking murder of ShaMay. As both my daughters had their organs illegally harvested. Yeah. Hold on a minute. Go see what that fucking cat is doing. Clearly a cat did something. Andre, go see what a cat did.
Really nothing. Except for just knock the thing down.
Yeah.
Andre, okay, don't stress him out. Yeah, it is too much.
Yeah, too much for...
Yeah, treating Uncle John like he was a nobody and didn't know anything. Yeah, right, that's why they had to dope him up and keep him doped up with their fucking OxyContin. Yeah. Took him to Victoria General Hospital after being in the healthcare system in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada for 40 freaking days, telling the staff there that's how they found him. Half dead by the time they rolled up after they got off the ferry, because he woke up and he realized what the hell his stupid, rotten, stinking sister did to him. And then they kept him doped up. Yeah.
Okay, Andre? Baby, Auntie ShaMay's here. I want to talk
Yeah, Auntie ShaMay.
to you. Yes, I love you. How are you doing, baby? You want to watch EIO, baby? You're going to come home soon and watch EIO. We'll watch it together.
Yeah, you listening to
Baby.
this?
EIO.
EIO.
Oh, McDonald.
Yeah, he wants to come home and be with his family. Kind of like what Uncle John wanted to do, but neither one of them were allowed to do it. No. Why? Why? Because it represented too much money to not... Right? They had to keep Andre to make their money. They had to keep John to make their money. Britt, let them come home. There would have been no profit.
We had a farm.
Bus? Baby,
Bus?
you want to see the bus?
He asking for the girls to sing to him because that's what we used to do every day as a family.
Wheels on the bus. Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheels on the...
Who and how and why did ShaMay die? Who and how and why did Sierra die? Uncle John was just medically kidnapped. And we know how, and we know why, and we know he died. So, really no difference there, right?
The bus go round and round all day.
And all three represented big money for twisted, sick fucking people that crawled out of a freaking deep, dark sinkhole full of soot and then want to say it's good business.
Day long.
Baby. Baby, say something. Talk to me.
We're gonna go fly to Mexico, and then from there we're gonna go to Tokyo.
Andre,
Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and...
We're all dying. You do realize that, right? We're drowning in sorrow. Okay? Having the life taken out of our bodies, a drop at a time, a breath at a time.
and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all
22 months I went to court in a 15-month period, fighting for my grandson as my family deteriorated because of the mind-effery around the professional actions of, I don't know what the hell crawled out of that hole, but it wasn't human, people.
day long. Wheels on the bus go swish, or
Swish, swish, swish.
swipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. Swipers on the bus go swish, 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 all day long. Baby.
Treated my children like criminals, like little street thugs. Yeah, that's what they did. ShaMay was in school, pulling in honors, on a suicide mission because of social workers. But she didn't commit suicide. No, she actually graduated with honors, despite everything that happened. Yeah. And even then, that wasn't good enough, because she had a target on her back. Via through what they did with Uncle John. And they didn't want a smart whip like ShaMay around to help to get him back. So they had to find a way to take her out. So with their mind control techniques and manipulation of petty thieves and petty drug dealers and petty this and petty that, they fucking sicked on Julian. Julian targeted ShaMay right along with freaking Tamika. Yeah. Like I said, the cops let Julian freaking walk. I was there. The cop knew what Julian did, and he let him walk. Yeah. Because ShaMay was slated for organ harvesting on demand via through the underground economy with the laundering of money into the next building that's going to be built on my block as they kick out another freaking 10 more families out onto the streets and then say that's good business. Yeah.
Andre. Hi, baby. I miss you. Andre. Hi. I love you.
There's Uncle John.
Hi. Huh?
So, I guess this video is going to be placed into Uncle John's playlist. Right? The medical kidnapping of Uncle John. As if he didn't have a family. As if he wasn't an equal in the family. As if he didn't make sound decisions as a family, for the family. As if he didn't invest over 35 years into this family and then lived with us for 25 years and helped to raise the kids as a family. And his rotten, stinking, who he had no real relationship, so-called sister, killed him so that she could steal his money. How did she kill him? Well, I don't know. She ripped him away from his family. Locked him up like a dirty secret and kept him doped up until finally they just pulled the plug on him. And he died, what was it, a few days, 3 years, almost to the day that he went into the hospital. Yeah, because it was pre-planned. They pulled the fucking plug on him like they did with Joan. Because they're crooked. Yeah. They got what they wanted. The money was all transferred over into wherever it needed to be with the new will that his sister wrote as he's being drugged while she did it. Well, you know what hole she's going back in when it's her time to fucking die. Right into that sinkhole that's dark, deep, and full of fucking soot. And then when she's done going through that hole, she's going to end up in the deepest dungeon in a Catholic church that she'll never be able to crawl herself back out. Because that's exactly where she belongs. And anyone else that helped her to do what they did to hurt Uncle John and destroy his life as they put a mark on my kids' lives, with ShaMay being one of those marks. And that's another reason why ShaMay is dead today. Who, how, and why ShaMay died. Well, you can thank Eleanor Gilding for that one. In part with the province of British Columbia, Canada.
Okay. You, both of us?
Okay. Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long.
Does it sound like ShaMay wants to be with a fucking hoodlum? A little petty fucking drug dealer that was a framer, hit his little thumb with his stupid little hammer, and then decided, well, I ain't going back to go to work being a carpenter, a framer with my hammer. Fuck no. I got ShaMay by the, whatever, right? She ain't gonna leave me. So I'm just gonna turn around and be a little drug dealer and tell her that, oh, don't worry. I'll make it for us, baby. I'll make lots of money. Don't worry about what happened to Uncle John. He's gone. Forget about him. Don't worry what you went through with Andre. That's over with because, I'm the big black fucking shining knight in armor who's going to rescue you because I'm some little petty fucking thug. You can see what she's... Do you not think that him being taken, Andre and Uncle John disappearing and having to go... You don't think all of that didn't fucking play a role so that when Julian was stalking ShaMay, that she was vulnerable to his... passes? For crying out loud, he was the third boyfriend that she had. She only had 3 freaking boyfriends, and the first one was just a kissing boyfriend. She'd kiss him on the fucking SkyTrain as he was getting off work and leaving Surrey to go back across the bridge to wherever he was living. They were just teenagers. They never had sex, none of that crap. And she was with Freddie for 5 fucking years. She broke up with Freddie, and then that's how it's Julian. Julian was stalking her before she even knew she was being stalked by him. Yeah. And then he killed her, and the cops covered it up and let him walk. Yeah. Well, Eleanor's rolling in the fucking dough. Yeah, saying, you go. Good one. Now I don't have to worry about ShaMay helping Judy in court. No, because we took out the one that was with the honors. Right? We didn't want her being a nurse. Fuck no. We got too many Punjabis standing in line waiting to be the fucking nurses at the hospital. Right? You don't want too many white people working in there because that would be racist. God forbid. Institutional racism. Too many white people working in the hospital. So we're just going to make sure they're all brown now. And you got one white person working with 100 brown people. Okay. Just flip the fucking script here, alright? And then say they're not racist? Yeah, okay. Try fucking dealing with them when you need help. See how far you get with it. Seriously.
You say through the day, I say all day long.
You get targeted. That's what you get because your number will be called because somebody in their fucking long line of family is going to need an organ on demand.
Okay, well, I should also say through
Okay, the windshield wiper is going on
the wipers on the bus go swish, swish.
Yeah, we're all just hanging on a thread. Hanging on that mountain with our nails being ripped out as those above us are kicking us in the fucking face, right? Oppressing us, keeping us down. Yeah, we're hoping that we'll fall and break our frickin' necks so they can keep what they stole. That's exactly what's going on here. Well, Uncle John's just standing there, just trying to hold down the fort and be strong for the family. He didn't walk away. He didn't abandon us, people. He was taken away from us. He was robbed from us. He was robbed of his family. That's what happened to Uncle John.
Swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all day long.
Then we did it again.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O, with an oink oink here and an oink oink there, oink oink. You're confusing me, bro.
Andre, Nana loves you.
What song do you want to hear, Andre? Oh, talk to him. See Nana.
What do you want? You want to talk to Nana now? Nana's gonna get you out of there. Nana's gonna bring you home, baby. I really am. Yeah, you need to come home, huh? Yeah.
Crying, people. crying.
Okay, Sierra, this is too much for him now. You need to just quit and get him amused with the toys. Okay? No, it's too hard on him, Sierra. I can hear it in his voice. There you go, Christy Clark.
Okay, so December 3rd of 2024. Obviously, I'm working on my playlist here. I'm in 2013, right? When Andre was illegally apprehended. Yada-dee-yada-dee-yah. So, in the meantime, I'm struggling with my emotions, which is to be expected. Because from that very act, it was a domino effect in combination of what happened to Uncle John, which created another domino effect, to which I do believe my daughter ShaMay and Sierra were targeted for organs illegally to be harvested. And with that said, I am going to work on proving that ShaMay was embalmed illegally on a hospital bed for 9 days as the medical staff from A to Z and everybody else in the middle tried to cover up that fact. So, with that said, we know I don't see very well, but I've done this before when it comes to exposure. And I think this would be a great picture to start with. So I'm going to save this picture in paint. Okay. And before I go too far with everything, I don't know how I'm going to piece this all together because, you know, it is what it is, right? And we can just say I'm doing it for educational purposes because you know I'll never get no justice, even if it's a slam dunk. Okay? Because I live in British Columbia, Canada, which is highly corrupt with devil worshippers. Satanic individuals that crawled out of a deep, dark sinkhole full of soot. All right. And like to frolic in the community, attacking people. I'm just saying. So, let's stay focused. First thing I want you to notice is her mouth. Remember when I said ShaMay had a really strong, beautiful set of teeth? If you've been watching my videos for any length of time. And that through their embalming process, harvesting what they wanted to harvest, they took her teeth, people. She has no teeth. Because if she had the teeth, you would see them. Because she had large, strong, solid teeth. Something that they would want for their robotoids. Because the more that they can make a robotoid look real, well, the easier it is to fool the people standing in front of those things. In terms of, oh, are we looking at a human or are we actually looking at a robotoid that is labeled as a coroner, as in Sierra's situation? Because that's where they would put those teeth. In a fake fucking coroner. Falsifying death certificates. Like they did with Sierra. Alright. Here, now I'm going to have to go into files and start folders. And, you know, it's going to take a little while, but I'm up for the challenge. I am. Because people need to be warned of what's out in the community right now, in the present, and what's coming. And with that knowledge, people, with that knowledge, they just might be able to protect themselves and save their family members from an untimely death so that their bodies can be pillaged for body parts and other people can make profit within the underground economy. And then what? Funnel it into the housing market? Yeah, right. Look, when she was on that hospital bed, for the amount that her mouth is open, you would have seen her teeth, people. But they're gone. They're gone. Yeah. Instead, what you see is little sutures holding her mouth together, because when dead people are dead, their jaws drop. So they had to suture it up. So when you do zoom, you actually see the white thread of the suture in a zigzag, holding up her fucking mouth, for crying out loud. But you can't find no teeth. But through exposure, if you fuck around with it enough, you're going to find way in the back of her throat is an orifice plug. And how do we know that? Well, it's easy. Because an orifice plug screws in with a little X on it. It's got a little X of sorts. So that you put, a screwdriver in and you screw it into the orifices. Whether it's the eyes, you screw it in. Whether it's up the fucking nose, you screw it in. Whether it's in the mouth, you screw it in. Because everything else that's in the inside wants to come out because it's putrid. That's why they embalm them. But they have to keep whatever's inside without it leaking out. And even then, it was still leaking out through those nasty tubes that they were running and draining. Just saying. But look at the teeth. Remember those teeth. Huh? You can see the upper teeth. You can see the lower teeth. Her mouth is not much wider open than what it was on that hospital bed. So you tell me, why is it that we can't find no teeth in the pictures that I have with ShaMay on that hospital bed, dead as a doornail? Because they took them. That's why. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm going to add this with what I was going to upload, which I probably should. But in the meantime, I'm having a difficult time with this program. It's a very old program. But this camera that I'm using, sometimes it takes pictures on its own as it's recording, and so needless to say, I brought that picture into the fray that's the camera took as I was recording what I was talking about at that time, which would be, I suppose, in the front of this video. Alright, anyway. We're going to just do this fast and on the fly because I forget these things. It's been, when did I do this and what year was it? 2020? When I decided to take things to exposure? So it's been a few years, plus I struggle with my eyesight, and this program isn't exactly working the way I remember it to be working, but okay, so now, so this is from a video in relation to what this video is about. The camera took it, so it was easy for me to get it to go there. So what we want to do, honestly, I just want to take it right from the get-go. I don't know. Like I said, I don't remember how to use this program anymore because it's been a while. Not that I knew how to use it when I was using it. Outside of, if you do a few things, things change. So, this I do not remember. I should be able to move something. I was able to move my mouse. I'm trying to remember what program I was using. I'm pretty sure it was this program. I should be able to move my mouse. Right, you can see it. With my finger on something. And go like this or something. And it would change the exposure. I don't see that here. Oh, here it is. Like I said, it's been a while. I should be able to do something here. Brighter. I don't know. I don't remember. And because I don't see that well, it's even that much harder. Yeah, so dark. Okay, I think I see it now. Here, look. We'll right here. Where's the mouse? Now the mouse ran away. I should change this mouse. I think I will. I just have to get them. Because I hate doing this crap. Oh my god, what happened now? Okay, that's in paint. We don't want that one. Because that picture, I can't get it to get into this program. Maybe because I saved it in a PNG. Maybe it has to be in a different format. in order for it to work on this program, right? I don't know what this picture is. I'd have to see in terms of what the format is. Okay, all I want is the bloody mouse, man. Now, it doesn't help when, what do you call it? When, you're not sitting at your desk correctly. So the first thing we're going to do... Oh, my Lord. What the... Where is it? See, it's broken. You can hear it. Because I smack it. Okay, here we go. Alright. This is what we're doing. Do you see? Okay. That's going to change. It should change. There we go. See, I don't see it very well, but I kind of see it through the lens, but I don't see it on this screen. Okay, there we go. Obviously, you can see it better than me. Okay? Now, oh, this is not going to be easy. Maybe I should be running two... You know what? Maybe I'll do that. I'll work on... I will probably have to install this program into the computer behind me, because would be a great time as a comparison to... This is what her face looked like when she was alive, living and breathing. Okay? Do you see her cheeks? Now, mind you, she's got a bit of a smile on her, right? Because she's trying to console Andre on the phone. You know, she's trying to appear to be happy for him, right? But clearly, when you look in her eyes, you can see that there's an issue going on in there that isn't right. But besides that point, look how rounded and plump they came out to be, right? I'm just saying. Now, like I said, it's been a while since I've used this, and I don't see... Oh my God. But, you know, I kind of like doing this stuff on the fly, because then nobody can say that I photoshopped these pictures as I come across evidence. I'm just saying. Okay, so then we've got the mid-tones. Where am I? Oh, where am I? There. Okay? There. See, I can see better through the lens, the screen on the camera than I can on the computer screen. Okay, so I've got it. Now we're just gonna move it to the right and see what happens. Okay, so now you can see it's getting brighter. Right? But what you kind of want to do, though... Now, take again, you can see better than me. Take notice the color of her skin. Okay, mark the color tone on it. That's important. Okay? Because dead bodies don't really produce that. Unless it's somehow filtered through with embalming fluid that it's distributed between those electrodes that they had under, like those little electrode pads. That, do you see anything square in ShaMay's face, people? See, this is where I need the other computer with the same program with a different picture of ShaMay, where I'm asking you, this is where we know she's alive. You've seen the video. She's singing on the phone with Andre, right? But this picture over here, you know, that one, I can show you electrode pads that's running, obviously, embalming fluid of sorts under the skin in order so that it produces this kind of color so that it appears to be alive. But do you see any electrode pads underneath ShaMay's skin here? I don't. Do you see a bruise on her forehead? Remember the bruise? Well, that's where the bruise was. Do you see a bruise there? Now, mind you, this was taken at a different time, and you know, right? But either or, if there was a bruise there, you would start to see it. Okay? I'm just saying. Oh, my heart's already starting to race. Now let's just, because again, I don't remember what was doing what here. I was just doing, and as I was doing, I was getting results. Okay. All right, keep notice of the color of the skin. That's a little yellow in there from what I can tell. Okay? But you still got your base color. Okay? Now, I don't think she's got too much makeup on because this was in the morning. Like, Tisha was sleeping. ShaMay looks like she just wasn't up for very long. Okay, where is that freaking mouse? Oh my god. Okay, so we know I have to get... I want to get mad with the mouse. I try and take it from the top and I can't even catch it over there. This computer's probably hijacked, that's why. I'm pretty sure it has been hijacked. Look at this. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, I found it. Alright, so now what we want to do... hang on to it. We want to take it to there. Do you see? That's hard for me to see. Okay, this is brightness. We're at the dark part. So now we're going to take this one and we're going to move it to the left. And we're going to see what happens. Let me try and just make sure it's moving. Yeah, it's moving. Notice the color of the skin. Okay? Just keep that in mind. Do you see the yellow? I see the yellow. Barely can I see it, but I'm sure you can see it better than me. Look at her cheeks. Okay. Where am I? Am I off it? Here we go. Let's just keep going. Alright. We're just gonna keep... Okay, I just haven't quite got there yet. Okay. Now, with the other computer screen, I'd have to flip the camera back and forth between boom, 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 which would be kind of irritating. I don't think I could do it on this one. I don't. I don't even like that screen. Alright, let's just keep going. Let's just see. I want to accent her teeth. You can't see them right now because we're not at the right kind of... so that's all the way to the end. And grab that and we'll go back a bit. The picture will come back. Where are you? Come on. Oh my lord. Now it doesn't want to come back. Why? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so we're going to leave it like that. Okay. And then we're going to go into midtones. And we're just going to move it back now. Back to the left, and we're going to see what happens. Okay. Again, I don't want to keep harping on it, but can you see your teeth, people? I can see your teeth. Do you see how wide her mouth is open? That's not very wide now, is it? But it's interesting how we can see her teeth. Why would that be? Well, maybe because she had a strong set of teeth. Yeah. And when she was working at McDonald's, she, you know, at one point, she had, you know, medical insurance covered and all that crap because she had been working there for so long and was a good worker. And so they increased her pay and gave her health insurance and dental insurance and blah, blah, blah. So she went off to go get her teeth done, right? And they wanted to deal with her wisdom teeth. And because she had insurance through McDonald's, they wanted her to do a pan right around her whole freaking head it's like a little mini MRI or something on the teeth structure to see where the root, the molders, the roots on the molders were, the wisdom teeth, the back wisdom teeth. And I'm like, no, ShaMay, don't do that. You don't need to have some machine go around your whole head doing a pan on your wisdom teeth. You just go get them pulled one at a time. You'll be fine, right? Most people are. So, I pleaded with her not to do it. Anyway, she did it. So basically, they have a computer printout of her skull and jaw structure when it relates to all her teeth, including her wisdom teeth. Because the bloody thing went around her whole fucking head. Okay? That's why they call it a pan. She just radiated herself. When I found out, I was choked. Well, soon after that, the people that were running the McDonald's, the supervisors and those kind of people, who were Punjabi, by the way, decided to cut back workers. So they cut back on ShaMay's hours after she got her increase with the insurance and everything, because you had to work for so long, right? You can't tell me you can't see her teeth, because I can see them. But why can't we see them in the picture where she's laying on that hospital bed? Because they weren't there. And because she had done the pan that was paid for by McDonald's insurance, whoever got those images and those coordinates in terms of, the numbers that go around, well, this is the dimension, this is that, this is da-da-da-da. Oh yeah, it will fit perfect in this fucking robot. Damn rights, people. Damn rights. You give her insurance to have the pan so that you get what you want, and then as soon as they get what they want, because they're plotting and scheming in the background, right? I'm just saying, they have their supervisors in their little McDonald's cutting back on workers that had been there for well over a year and just got a raise, so that they lose their benefits. And that's what happened. Because she wasn't working full-time anymore, blah, 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 because the supervisor was, trying to, I don't know what the hell they were trying to do, other than oppress. Oh yeah. But they got what they wanted. So I'm not surprised that they took her teeth, people. I'm not. I seen it fucking coming. I seen something bad coming from that pan. I told her, I said, please don't take it. It's not necessary. Oh yeah, but no. Okay, so let's just stay focused here. So now I'm in the mid-tone, right? I don't think I went all the way. Well, actually I am kind of like all the way with the mid-tone. Do you see where I'm at with the mid-tone? Whatever that's supposed to mean. Alright, point is, we can see her teeth. So now we just need to enhance it. Right? So what we should do now is get into dark areas, which is over here. Come on, man. Oh yeah, I'll work on changing this mouse. And I'll see if I can get another computer working on the same program with a different screen. Okay, so we got it. Alright, so now we're gonna go back here. This is how we do it on the fly. Okay, it's just resting in my hand with my elbow on the desk. Now I'm gonna start moving it to the right. And you're gonna see, I kinda wanna, tell me you can't see her teeth. Now, if I had to say, I don't know for sure, but if I had to say, I think she has her tongue piercing in. Because I'm pretty sure yeah, I know she did a belly button. And I think she even did her tongue at one point. Because I see something in the center there that's kind of bright. I don't think that's teeth though, because it doesn't align up. So let's not, I wouldn't be surprised that isn't her, where is it? Oh my Lord. Let's just do this, okay? Focus. This is, you have to be a gymnastic, as Uncle John would say. A gymnast. Yeah, contort yourself. So where am I even? Okay. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. There, do you see? Do you see? What do you see? Do you see what I see? You gotta have a pretty big, strong set of teeth in order for them to take over your mouth. And you can see her mouth is not very open. So with that said, why can't we see them with her on that hospital bed? Okay, let's just keep going. And we're just doing the dark and we're going in the opposite direction just to see what we get. Notice the color of the skin. Where am I? Now, when ShaMay was on that hospital bed, there was a lot of pooling on the face. And it seems to be doing it here. So clearly it's blood related or something in terms of what makes the face heat signature. You look at the yellow, you can see it better than me, but at this angle, or maybe it's a lime green for all I know. All I know is it's a different color. You've got the beige with the yellow, whatever. Look at it start. Okay, you see you're getting into your colors, and that's what you want when you do exposure. Because when you get into exposure, you start to see things differently. Okay, this here, her hair is. This is not unusual for ShaMay's hair to have a turquoise, bluish. Okay, probably a heat signature. There's something over here that's, or a light or something, right? Or a reflection of something, okay? Different things give off different colors, right? Where am I? Yeah. Okay. Just keep going. We'll just see what we get. It's been a long time since I've done this, so now it's going to go black, but if you keep going, sometimes it just switches. Okay, so we're going to leave it there, and we're going to go into dark here, and we're going to make the brighter, because right now it's on dark. And let's see if it responds. I don't know if it will respond. That's why I do, yeah, you see it's responding. Okay, where's my mouse? See, it's responding. So, let's see. Oh my Lord. Using a computer burns my eyes out. Oh yeah. Oh, come on. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, so do you see where we're at? Okay, we're almost at the brighter, and where are we with dark? So with darker, where am I? Oh my God, that's brighter. Oh, maybe I got it backwards. Bright areas, brighter, dark areas. Sorry, where's the dark areas? Oh my god, there we go. So the dark areas, we've got that little nibby right there. And then we took this one down here, the bright areas, and look, we brought it right into here, right from the left-hand side, and then it shifted, because that's what it does, and that's when you begin to see things that are hidden, or in a different light, so that you end up seeing things that you wouldn't necessarily think you'd see. Okay, right, so stay focused. So I'm on the bright, right? But, or was I on the dark? You have to be careful, this shit's sensitive too. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna just go back a tad bit on bright area. Just a little bit. Come on. We don't want it to move too fast. I just want to bring that out a bit, and see, it's not working now. Here we go. You can see the lines between her teeth. The gaps. Alright, I'm just going more into the brighter. Bring it back. It's not responding when I want to bring it back. Oh, there it is. Come on. So that's why I kind of do this stuff by myself until I pretty much find something that I want to show you. Because it can get obnoxious when you do this crap, but you kind of have to do it this way, unless, of course, you knew exactly what the logistics were around using this you know, mid-tone or whatever, and, you know, it's like, it's not, for me, it's hard to see, too, so I can't even find that thing now. It moved. Oh, yeah, there you go. There. Right. Where's her teeth? How come we don't see her teeth in those other pictures? Right. Yeah. Those are her teeth. So I'll have to go looking for other files. Okay, now we're going to go with the mid-tone. We're going to stop here in a little bit. See if we can come in with some different colors. Right, the blues. Because you see different things, right? You see the flaws in the skin and just whatever, right? Yeah. And sometimes if you just move it fast, it changes, right? One more time, and you get my point. I think so. Okay, we're doing the bright. Just see, there you go. That's what I wanted to show you. There we go. Now we're getting into the guts of things. This is when you really start to see some shit. Oh yeah, if it's funky, it's gonna show. Trust me, I know. Now, if you notice the blue, that would be normal. When you're at this depth, I suppose, of the exposuring process, I would think. Alright? It's just, this stuff is finicky. And sometimes you lose it and you have to go back and try and get it back and then narrow in what you're trying to focus on. So blue seems to be when you're at this stage within, I guess, density, blue does tend to be a normal human face color, right? But it has to be at a certain density that only exposure can pick up. if that makes any sense. Right? And then you get your reds and stuff. And then when I do the coroner, people, what do we find? When I do the coroner, people, okay, for the ones that have been watching my videos, you've seen those videos. I know they're not that great, but you've seen enough to know that there is some serious motherboards going on in that thing's hair, sorry. They've got it hidden within the hair in terms of a motherboard, as if it was a computer that had a motherboard to run it. Okay? I'm just saying. So, do you see anything like that here? Do you see? What about her eyes? Do they look like gaping, ugly black holes in her face? Right? You know what I'm saying? Now, the way that black is on her face kind of makes you wondering if she was maybe using a face mask at one point. I'm just saying. Okay? Do you see any motherboards? I don't see no motherboards. So why are we getting motherboards on that corner with Sierra? You need to ask yourself that question. Okay. Now we're going back. Let's go back to the blue. Let's see if we can pick up the blue again. There it is. Alright. And then so what we'll do is we'll take the bright, the dark areas, and we'll just soften it and see what happens. You're watching? Do you see the orange? Do you see the orange coming out? Okay. Right. Let's watch the eyes. Oh. What about the mouth? Okay. You got my point.
don't